What's amazing with Vice is that if you want to try something crazy and really believe in it, you might actually get to do it. I've done stories about what it's like to be raised without gender. I've spent time with the most powerful witches in the world. Done all sorts of things thanks to Vice.
Almost every story I've ever pitched, I've gotten the green light on.
Definitely something that my grandmother would hate.
Most women's journalism is complete shit. I think Broadly is probably the only publication that doesn't talk down to women. It kind of talks them up. It assumes that they're smart.
I do know those two. Oh, yeah, hi. But they don't like me.
I like to make absurd things. This is going to be the site of the fictitious restaurant, The Shed at Dulwich. I want to get to #1 on TripAdvisor. Then over 6 or 7 months, I used friends and family writing fake 5-star reviews for my fake restaurant. Ah! It's #1. You know, at a fancy restaurant, you can pick your own lobster. My garden should be filled with chickens. PR companies wanting to represent me, fancy chefs applying for jobs, people begging for a reservation. This was ultimately just fake news. I mean, the Washington Post called me the Donald Trump of TripAdvisor, so that's pretty fun.
We did a story about an African-American man who was sentenced to 13 years in prison for possessing 2 joints.
He was everything to the family.
And this year, he was released from prison, partly because of the attention that our show brought to his case. What's cool is that we've been around long enough that we can see some of the effects of our work, like how it's had on the world.
I just got back from Yemen. 87,000 migrants last year alone went to Yemen, which is a huge amount and something that really no news outlet is really talking about. We went to one detention camp and found testaments of outrageous human rights abuses.
They told us we're not migrants, we are prisoners.
As a result of our Yemen piece, 700 migrants were released from that detention center and the person in charge of was arrested. I don't know if I could tell these stories somewhere else, to be honest.
It's always been defined to me as a company that allows people to speak on their own and doesn't cast a judgmental kind of statement on it after, unless they're Nazis. Then I think it's important that we do.
Good Vice hosts are always really inquisitive.
Is it possible for me to find out if I'm highly sensitive?
They're really curious, they're really opinionated and really up for engaging in a dialogue.
Why does it bother you so much, immigration?
This is a company that really wants to make a difference in the world, and we are. And we do that through really compelling and honest storytelling.
The opportunity that we have is to use the sort of tools at our disposal to think about what matters to us and see if you can change people's minds about it.